Marcus Aurelius says, "Nowhere you can go is more peaceful, more free from interruptions than your own soul. Retreat to consult your own soul, and then return to face what awaits you." Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor from 161 DC to 180 DCC. He is considered the last of the 5 good emperors. During his time, he wrote a series of autobiographical writings known as Meditations, in which he consistently advocated for the pursuit of tranquility in life. While his meditations often emphasize the importance of rising early and seizing the day, he also highlighted the significance of taking time to withdraw inwardly and find calm. Thanks to his records, we have a reasonable idea of what his nighttime routine would have been like. In this video, we will explore 10 different things that Marcus Aurelius would have done in the evening or late afternoon, and how we can follow or adapt this routine for our modern lives. Let's begin. The only thing I ask of you is not to skip this video in any way. If you're here, consider yourself different from the majority. Consider yourself an exception. Now act like one and don't skip any chapter. Number 1. Eliminate external stimuli. Marcus Aurelius says, "It is in your power to withdraw into yourself whenever you desire." It is known that Marcus Aurelius used his evenings to disconnect, while he is particularly known for his philosophy, advising us to live each day as if it were the last. He also believed in setting aside time to find retreat within his own mind in order to renew himself. He did this as an effort to free himself from stress or negative feelings, disconnecting from external stimuli and seeking value in introspection. External stimuli are the changes outside the body or the knowledge conveyed to us through the senses. Nowadays, we constantly face external stimuli, especially when interacting with people and technology. In order to meet the superficial demands of our modern society, we overload ourselves, and our days have become filled with tasks, commitments, meetings, emails, and deadlines. We lose our freedom and peace of mind, and even though we strive to create a balance between work and personal life, it's inevitable that we return home feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and stressed. Our nighttime routine usually involves catching up on social media, watching television, or attempting to respond to those last-minute emails. We need to reduce the stimuli and declutter our minds. Therefore, your nighttime routine should be the time you dedicate to yourself. This likely means eliminating many of the evening activities you've become accustomed to and replacing them with new ones that will truly help you disconnect and focus on yourself. This means putting your technology to sleep at least half an hour before you go to bed and seeking tranquility. This can be as simple as a guided 5-minute meditation, a body scan, or a breathing exercise. Mindfulness meditations help calm an overactive mind and tune into your physical body. This type of meditation can be a retreat within ourselves, and the impact of incorporating it into your nighttime routine can be incredibly beneficial. Meditation is known to reduce anxiety, improve mood, and also significantly enhance sleep. Your bedtime routine should be a pause from the busy world and a retreat to your peaceful self. While indulging in TV show marathons, playing video games, hanging out with friends, or scrolling through social media might seem like a personal break, these activities don't actually help you achieve tranquility. In fact, they distract you from finding it. And while sleep is important, it often isn't enough to restore you after a hectic day. A truly relaxing nighttime routine needs to involve something that allows your mind to switch off. Number 2. Engage in physical exercise. Marcus Aurelius tells us, "It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable." Even though Marcus Aurelius lived nearly 2,000 years ago, he understood the importance of physical exercise. He believed that a healthy mind cannot exist without a healthy body. The Stoics believed that even a simple exercise routine can teach us virtuous life skills such as perseverance, self-improvement, discipline, overcoming challenges, and building self-confidence. They understood that it was more important to exercise for these self-mastery skills than for external approval, despite what the media might lead us to believe. The Stoics knew back then that striving for a perfect body just to show off rarely leads to true happiness. Often we avoid our exercise session with excuses like, "I'm too tired," "I have a big meeting tomorrow and don't want to be sore," or "I'm so stressed at work that I can't even think about exercising." Although many of us avoid exercise for various reasons, it holds incredible benefits for both physical and mental health, and we shouldn't completely disregard it as part of our routine. Any form of exercise, whether it's playing sports or going to the gym, is beneficial as it releases a flood of brain chemicals that make us feel good, known as endorphins, which reduce stress levels and improve mood. If you exercise in the evening, it might even help you fall asleep faster, leaving you feeling refreshed and ready to face the next day. You can also incorporate the concept of taking a brisk evening walk to clear your mind. And as you walk, notice the air and the environment around you. Let your mind shift from ruminative thoughts of the day to observing the night sky under which you walk. Gently moving your body and appreciating the beauty of nature around you will help clear your mind from a busy day and prepare you for a good night's rest. Number 3. Prepare for the morning. Marcus Aurelius said, "In your actions, do not procrastinate." Marcus Aurelius strongly advocated for the importance of waking up early each morning. He did this to establish a morning routine aimed at maximizing every living moment. Thus, sleep was seen as a restorative experience, not a time to give in to laziness. A morning routine was essential to Aurelius, but a part of this morning routine even started before the morning, as he prepared for the next day the night before. Stoics often prepared for a new day by spending time in the morning rehearsing their day. They did this by thinking about what they wanted to achieve that day, preparing for various possible outcomes, and being mindful. Such reflections were practiced by many Stoics in the morning and also in the evening. To start, you might prepare from the night before to make waking up easier. This could mean choosing clothes for the next day, preparing your bag for work, or having a clear morning routine to follow. Think of it as a checklist of actions to be performed without having to use your brain to think about what to decide, because it has already been decided the night before. Remember this: the more decisions you make during the day, the less efficient they become. Free up space in your mind for small decisions like choosing clothes in the morning. This is not only beneficial for your health, but also makes waking up a more pleasant experience. Preparing for the next day in your evening routine not only helps you with your morning routine, but can also reduce anxiety about the tasks waiting for you when you wake up. If you like this video, be sure to check out our Stoicism playlist, and for more videos that will help you find success and happiness using ancient philosophical wisdom, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps us a lot. Thank you. Number 4. Spend time with family. Marcus Aurelius tells us that those who live longer and those who will die soon lose the same thing, for the present is all they can let go of. Since that is all you have, and what you do not have, you cannot lose. For Marcus Aurelius, the end of the day was the time to spend with family. He truly loved his children and his wife very much. Although he was very important, famous, and busy, he never neglected them. In the evenings, he would often caress and kiss his children, silently telling himself, "Don't rush. This may be the last time you do this." Not sure that both of you will survive the night, he loved them. He cherished what was right before his eyes, which was really the most important thing in his life. And then he wished them good night. He did this repeatedly until he was lucky enough to live. Stoics use the contemplation of death as a method to remind themselves of the transient nature of life. A famous nurse in Australia, who dedicated her life to caring for terminally ill patients, said, "One of the most common regrets of the dying is the wish to have spent more time with family." Her patients often regretted missing their children's youth and not being there for their spouses due to the demands of modern life. Families only spend more than half an hour of quality time with each other during the week. And even when families have the opportunity to gather, many parents report that they spend that time in silence in front of the TV because they are busy reading books, playing computer games, or simply too tired to talk. Like the Stoics, if we regularly contemplate our own death and remind ourselves that one day either we or our children will not wake up to enjoy the beauty of life, we will begin to make some changes to spend more time with family and often tell our children or family that we love them. Family time is an important factor in building strong bonds of love and relationships between family members. Spending quality time with family helps to face challenges, creates a sense of security, binds family values, and instills confidence in children. Number 5. Review your day. According to Marcus Aurelius, there is nothing capable of expanding the mind more than the ability to systematically and truthfully investigate everything that appears in the observations of your life. The Stoics believe that the two best times to reflect are in the morning and in the evening, preparing for the coming day by recording your thoughts in a morning journal and reviewing the day that has passed. Marcus Aurelius wrote his reflections with the intention of reviewing daily life and his own thoughts to achieve personal clarity. He always carefully monitored his daily actions and choices. The Stoics emphasize the importance of being conscious of one's own actions and highlight the importance of spending time at the end of each day to review what has happened as a way to become more overall mindful. Stoics call this attention a kind of mindfulness that brings self-awareness to one's actions and checks whether they align with one's higher self. The Stoics compare this kind of daily reflection to presenting a case in court. You recall and judge your day by examining your daily actions and choices and then systematically review them. This is not intended to be a judgmental practice, but a compassionate examination that will guide you to make better decisions in the future. You can incorporate this type of daily review into your evening routine by spending time before bed to recall the day that has passed. Review each moment of the day from when you woke up to the current time. Reflect on the choices and actions you have made. What have you done well today? What emotions have you experienced? What part of your day brought discomfort? What can you learn from what happened today? What did you not accomplish today that you wished to? Daily reflection plays an important role in Stoic philosophy. It helps us prepare for the next day by recording what we wish to accomplish today. They are also crucial for assessing whether our daily actions align with the person we truly want to become. For example, when you sit back and analyze your day, you might reassess a specific event. Suppose it was a tense conversation with the coffee barista in the morning due to an unfortunate misunderstanding. You realize that this incident disrupted your mood, sowing feelings of discomfort and irritability for the rest of the morning. Instead of letting it dictate, you ask yourself how much time you spent pondering it and assessing its impact on your emotions. You consider how you might have handled the situation differently, or realize that, in hindsight, the incident was actually not important compared to other events in your day. This helps you become aware that, in the future, when faced with a similar situation, you will remain calm and handle it more confidently. Taking time in the evening to reflect on events like this is an indispensable part of practicing Stoicism, helping you learn from experience and live a more conscious and proactive life. Before we proceed, I want to thank all of you for joining us, seeking knowledge and renouncing ignorance. Renouncing ignorance is the best thing a human can do, and you have accomplished it. Number 6, reflect on your inherent wisdom. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, mastery in reading and writing demands a master, life demands much more. A person considered wise is someone experienced in a specific field and respected for their wisdom, judgment, and expertise. For many, this person is a role model to emulate. Stoics spend time reflecting on their wise ones and whether their actions align with those wise ones. Marcus Aurelius regarded his wise one as Zeno, the founder of Stoic philosophy, and would often ask himself, what would Zeno do? Reflecting on basic wisdom should be a nightly moment where you reflect on your day or who you are and ask yourself, what would your role model do? Your role model could be someone you know or just the concept of an ideal person. Having a clear definition of this person is important so you can reflect on whether your actions align with your role model. As part of your evening routine, take a few minutes to recall your role model and ask yourself, have you acted as your role model would? What can you improve tomorrow to make your life more in line with your role model? What traits of your role model did you recognize in yourself today? Adding a few minutes to your evening routine to reflect on the situations you experienced today and whether you reacted as you believe your role model would can enhance your awareness of tomorrow's choices and make you a better person, the kind of person you deeply admire. Number 7, embrace a higher perspective. According to Marcus Aurelius, consider problems in their entirety where you occupy the smallest part and time comprehensively, where only a brief and fleeting moment is assigned to you and your works within the designs of destiny are truly minuscule. Marcus Aurelius advises us to reflect on life from a cosmic perspective, also known as a view from above. A view from above means applying an expanded perspective to your life and seeing yourself and your day as if observing from a third-person point of view to remove personal emotions and worries. It is known that in the evenings, Aurelius reflected on his life from the universe's perspective to overcome his narrow personal viewpoint. In today's world, there is much distraction. Every time we step out of the house, we are bombarded by advertisements, news, opinions, and distractions. When we are not at work or with family, we are on our phones, listening to the radio, watching TV, or using a computer. All of this leads to mental exhaustion. It is hard to find space to think and breathe. Our attention is captured by apps, games, videos, and TV shows. Our attention is often directed towards other things, making it hard to address our problems, worries, stress, and commitments. To support this, the Stoic principle exercise of adopting a higher perspective can be used to lessen the burden of our problems as it shifts our perspective to a level above ourselves. You can start by spending some quiet time in the evening to observe the things around you, your body, your home, and the people you live with. Start thinking about what they might feel, how you relate to them, the issues, hopes, and fears they might have. Then, expand your view to see your own city and how all the people living around you have unique lives that you know nothing about. They have hopes, dreams, and fears just like you. Continue expanding your perspective to see your country, and then even further to encompass the entire perspective of the whole planet. Consider all the people on Earth, all our lives spreading across nations, social strata, races, and cultures. Think about the challenges that some less fortunate are facing. Keep expanding out to the solar system, the universe, and the entirety of existence. When we observe ourselves from above, we realize that we are not separate individuals unconnected to the things around us. but part of a greater whole, a participant in everything around us. Seeing ourselves from the outside helps us to see ourselves and our concerns more objectively. When we detach ourselves from the worries, fears, and problems we face, we can see them more clearly with less emotion and have a better chance to understand their causes and solutions. Putting problems into context becomes easier. If you feel upset because someone has insulted you, try this exercise. Overcoming the emotional obstacles we face becomes easier when we put everything into perspective. Small arguments and disagreements seem insignificant compared to other issues. Many of our problems may dissolve when we compare them with those of others or with the vastness of space. Number 8. Give yourself a moment of tranquility. Remember that a happy life is most often the result of a peaceful mind, rather than abundant possessions. Dim the lights to create a serene atmosphere, lay down to relax your body, and close your eyes to calm the storm of thoughts. It's in these quiet moments that clarity blooms. When you find yourself settled and ready, consider the practices of Marcus Aurelius. He instructed himself to discard any lingering thoughts that clouded his judgment. He penned a powerful reminder: reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. This insight is profound. Our grievances often dissolve when our perception changes. You possess the perennial option to withhold judgment, to remain unaffected by the turbulent seas of opinion. There is seldom a need to become agitated, or to allow your soul to be disturbed by events beyond your sphere of influence. The externalities of life, those that are not within our direct control, do not require our verdicts, nor do they benefit from our scorn or praise. To abstain from such judgments is to conserve your inner peace. True tranquility is not merely the absence of noise or conflict, it is the presence of order within the mind. It's about aligning your thoughts with your actions, ensuring that your internal governance is sovereign over your external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius believed that the domain of your own rule is where peace is cultivated, a peace that does not depend on external factors, but is a testament to the strength and order of your inner world. Embrace this practice daily, and let the philosophy of Stoicism guide you towards a life of simplicity, virtue, and tranquility. In the grand tapestry of life, let these moments of introspection be the threads that strengthen and beautify your existence. Number 9. Prepare your mind and body for sleep. Allow yourself to rest. Be grateful to your body for granting you the privilege not only to move, but also to rest and receive peace as the day ends. Marcus Aurelius himself observed that one can find a place of rest that is more peaceful and undisturbed than anywhere else within one's own soul. If you find your mind wandering to what awaits you tomorrow or how you will start the new day, we ask you to recall the following words written by Marcus Aurelius. When you rise in the morning, tell yourself that the people I will encounter today will be meddlesome, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surely. They are this way because they can't tell good from evil, but I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and have recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own, not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine. And so, none of them can injure me. No one can implicate me in ugliness, nor can I feel angry at my relatives or hate them. We are born to work together like feet, hands, and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. When you find yourself angry with someone, turn your back on them. That is the unnatural thing to do. Number 10. Take time today to shape your tomorrow. Open your journal and let your mind freely sketch out the goals, the peaks you long to conquer. What do you expect from a new day? What achievements do you plan to reap when night falls? Once you've painted the picture of tomorrow, remember to add a few lines of encouragement, words that embrace your soul like the warm sunlight. And if you feel uncertain, do not hesitate to question yourself, to search within for the precious virtues that will be the key to unlocking the door to success. If you decide not to write, try to spend at least an hour or just 10 minutes accompanied by the pages of philosophy to cleanse your soul, to gain strength. Marcus Aurelius faced many contradictions and challenges in ruling his empire. He constantly strived to be a diligent student, one who in his Meditations described how to control the tangled thoughts and deep sorrows. A truth that always surprised him that he wanted to share is, we love ourselves more than anyone else, but we care too much about others' views of us rather than listening to our inner voice. He asserted that if anyone could point out any mistakes in his thoughts or actions, he would not hesitate to change, because he seeks the truth, and that truth never hurts anyone. Harm only comes when we stubbornly cling to the illusions and ignorance of our own. Starting the journey towards a more fulfilling life requires not only dedication, but also a comprehensive nighttime routine. While 10 Things You Should Do Every Night provides a solid foundation for self-care and preparation for the next day, exploring additional activities is worth considering and can enhance your health. Adopting further practices can significantly contribute to personal growth and daily recovery. Let's explore 5 equally important habits that can be easily integrated into your evening ritual to ensure a holistic approach to managing your night. Habit number 1. Everything should be consumed in moderation. Excess should be restrained. This ancient philosophy urges us to practice self-control in every aspect of our lives. Whether facing the temptations of delicious food, alcoholic beverages, or any form of pleasure threatening to disturb inner peace, the key is to exercise willpower. In this era of constant connectivity, our minds are often engulfed by an unending flow of notifications, leaving unanswered messages and a barrage of emails demanding attention. However, it is crucial that we do not let these digital intrusions cloud our clarity of thought or disrupt the serenity of meditation moments. In these moments, the sage advice of Marcus Aurelius rings unusually true, reminding us that peace is not beyond reach. You have the right to retreat into yourself whenever you choose. This strong affirmation inspires us to seek refuge within the fortress of our own minds, to find comfort in the quiet of self-awareness. By doing so, we harness the power to maintain calm amidst the chaos of the outside world, protecting the fortress of tranquility against the storms of everyday life. Habit number 2. Forgiveness is a profound action that allows us to recognize the privilege and gift of life with both happiness and challenges. Each morning brings the precious gift of life itself. As we go through the day, we can easily get caught up in worries and complexities. However, forgiveness reminds us of our humanity, urging us to let go of the burdens of anxiety throughout the day. In this act of forgiveness, we not only repair relationships with others but also with ourselves. It is a powerful act of self-awareness. As even Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Today I escaped anxiety, or better yet, I discarded it because it was within me, in my own perceptions." These words inspire us to look within for comfort and strength, realizing that our inner state holds the key to peace. Regardless of what happens in the external world, we can choose to remain steadfast like a precious gem, preserving color and patience within. The ability to forgive becomes a sign of hope, reminding us that when we embrace forgiveness, we unlock the true essence of humanity within us. Habit number 3. Embrace the gift of gratitude today. The painting of today is crafted with countless colors, from the challenging hues that test our patience to the bright strokes of joy that warm our hearts. Hidden within this canvas are priceless threads of lessons, waiting to be woven into the fabric of our lives. As we stand on the threshold of this present moment, make a conscious choice. Choose what serves us best, leaving behind the burdens of pain, the shadows of fear, the hesitation that impedes us, and the doubts that hold us back. Imagine these burdens fading away like ancient legends, gradually fading into the river of time. You are here, in this moment, endowed with the impressive power of choice. Choose the freedom from pain, and let gratitude be your guiding light. Be grateful not only for the beauty of life itself, but also for the profound lessons it imparts. Life is a patient teacher, always ready to bestow its wisdom upon us. Reflect on the symphony of experiences that have walked on your path today. Every note, whether sweet or somber, contributes to the grand orchestration of your life. Let your gratitude be a crystal beacon illuminating your journey. Imagine yourself as a stargazer, casting your gaze upon the cosmic tapestry of the night sky. Look at the constellations, the storytellers of old, and envision yourself dancing alongside them, a part of the universe's cosmic ballet. In this moment, you are the sovereign of your destiny, and the universe is your canvas. It paints your aspirations with the hues of determination and purpose. Embrace the challenges, knowing they are stepping stones to your growth. Embrace the blessings, cherishing them as signs of grace. Embrace the lessons, for they are the compass guiding you to your true self. Today is your masterpiece in the making, and you are the artist. Be grateful, be free, and govern your life with the wisdom of the stars. Habit number 4. Let go of worries and relax. Release all tension, fears, anxieties, or regrets from today. Be in a peaceful state of mind, knowing that the day has come to an end and you have persevered. You've done enough for today. It's time to seek tranquility and gather energy for tomorrow. Take a moment to reflect on the challenges you face through the day and acknowledge your strength in overcoming them. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If you are disturbed by something external, it's not the thing itself that troubles you, but your judgment of it, and you have the power to revoke it at any moment." Embrace the idea that your perspective shapes your reality, and choose to view the world through a lens of peace. Consider that the soul takes on the hues of its thoughts. Let your mind shine with positivity, determination, and hope. Imagine a painting filled with the bright colors of your dreams and aspirations. Dominate your intellect and emotions, because within you there is the power to create a life filled with peace and unwavering determination. Tonight, let go of your burdens and welcome the tranquility of the night. Tomorrow is a blank canvas waiting for you to paint it with the colors of possibility. As you rest, allow your soul to find comfort and wake up with renewed strength to face the journey ahead. Habit number 5. Moving forward with acceptance. In the journey of life, there are moments when dissatisfaction creeps in, and you find yourself reflecting on the day's events with a sense of regret. It's entirely natural to wish that some things had unfolded differently, but here's the truth: you cannot change the past. However, console yourself by knowing that any barriers or challenges standing before you won't last forever. Life is a tapestry of moments, and each moment is woven into the fabric of your destiny. Marcus Aurelius shared nearly 2 millennia ago, "Accept whatever comes to you as part of the thread of your own fate." These words still resonate today, reminding us to embrace the present. By finding peace and acceptance in the present, you equip yourself with the strength and wisdom to face tomorrow's challenges. Your journey is unique, and every experience, whether joyful or difficult, adds depth and richness to the beautiful tapestry of your life. So steer your destiny with acceptance and let it lead you to a brighter future. Remember that these principles are also what Marcus Aurelius pursued. They are not fixed by Stoics, who favor flexibility and adaptability. Adjust this habit to fit your needs and preferences, and choose only the parts that truly resonate with you. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The goal is to seek within yourself and in your thoughts to end the day successfully." If you want steps to improve your morning habits or seek greater wisdom, just as Marcus Aurelius did, check out our video on morning habits in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. We look forward to hearing your feedback. In 10 things you should do every night, what impressed you the most? Please share in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with friends who might benefit from it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We hope you'll continue to follow us and learn and grow together.